Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Allahumma sholli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Thank you very much, and I really feel so grateful to be here today, and I would like to share about the spiritual meaning of hardship. My name is Dian Utami. I'm from Psikologi, Universitas Islam Indonesia. As we know that kalau Allah Ta'ala bil kitabil karim, a'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim, la yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha, laha ma kasabat wa 'alaiha ma iktasabat. Rabbana la tu'akhidna in nasina aw akhtana. Rabbana wa la tahmil 'alaina isran kama hamaltahu 'alal ladzina min qablina. Rabbana wa la tuhammilna ma la taqata lana bih wa'fu 'anna waghfir lana warhamna anta maulana fansurna 'alal qaumil kafirin. Shadaqallahul adzim. We know from this verse and also from this ayah from Quran that Allah does not require of any soul more than what it can afford. So somehow when we are in the hardship, in the trial, in a difficult situation, we ask, why does Allah allow pain? If Allah loves me, why Allah allow this pain? So actually pain is not a proof of Allah's absence. We believe that it gives us a very sign that Allah guides us to back to Him. But why is Allah letting me suffer? So when we are in pain, do we suffer a lot? When we are in hardship and trial, do we suffer a lot? Actually, through this hardship, Allah purifies the heart. Allah wants to tell something. Allah wants to teach and give us lessons to build our inner strengths. And of course, to redirect us toward what truly matters, our connections with Him, with Allah. So what does pain and hardship mean? So first, pain is a path to purifications, means that from the hadits, Rasulullah SAW mentioned that no fatigue, nor disease, nor sorrow, nor sadness, nor hurt, nor distress befalls a Muslim, even if it were the prick of a thorn, except that Allah expiates some of his sins. So we believe that every hardship and trial and pain and suffer that we have, actually this is the way how Allah wants to purify us. Before end of the world, before in akhirah, so Allah wants to purify, Allah wants to throw all the mistakes that we have, Allah wants to erase all the sins that we have. So pain is Allah's way of cleaning what our soul could not clean. So second, pain builds inner strength. Why? Because Allah allows difficulty to grow our spiritual muscles. For instance, when we are in a pain, in a hardship and trial, we learn how to be sabar. Sabar doesn't mean that we accept all things without do nothing. But sabar means that we do our best. We believe in Allah more. Without, yes, of course, we can complain, but without, getting hopeless. And then we learn about tawakkul, how we try to believe that all things happen with Allah's reasons. Even the bad things, the good things happen by Allah's will. And we learn about resilience. We learn how to be resilient, having a bounce back skill. So when we throw, and then we will go back again at the same situations before the stress happened. So when our body strengthens through strains, our soul strengthens through surrender as well. And then the surrender means that believe all things we cannot control. To whom? To Allah. As we read every day in our salah, in our prayers, in Surah Al-Fatiha, that's mentioned that we leave all to Allah, because Allah will handle all things as only Allah. So we believe that Allah will give the best help, although this best help from Allah may be different with what we expect, different with our plan. And the third, why pain? Pain redirects us to Allah. So the hardship will strip away distractions and bring us also to the utmost when all ways so close. So when all doors close, we don't know where to go, we don't know to whom we have to ask. We have only Allah. And this will help us to reflect and contemplate, or what we call muhasabah, and move us that this is time to return to Allah. So Allah return us beautifully during this pain and hardship that we have. And we do tawbah. That's very important. In Surah Yusuf, verses 87 mention that, and never give up hope of Allah's mercy. Certainly no one despairs of Allah's mercy except the people who disbelieve. So in every trial, hardship, and pain that we have, always Allah Rahmah there. So Allah is Rahman, Allah is Rahim, always there. So Allah never leaves us. The fourth is that pain reveals who we are. So we understand that we are just a human being, we are just the creations. So we know that we are full of weakness, we are full of vulnerability. If we understand our vulnerability, our weakness, we accept that no humans is perfect. So we are full of imperfections. Nothing is perfect, no one is perfect. So many mistakes we make in life, and that's normal. Why normal? Because we are human. If it is an angel, of course an angel has no mistakes. Allah really take care of the angels and avoid them from any mistake that they make. So the trial or test that expose us, it's part of the true attachment and relationship to Allah, to our faith, to our fears, and to our patience. And the fifth, pain prepares us to growth. Why? Because pain might be one chapter in our life that will help us to achieve our purpose in life. The way to achieve is so variety, and everyone has this kind of a different way to achieve the purpose in life. Could be smooth, could be with some trials, could be one trial, 3 trials, and one hardship, many hardship. That's different. So we need to remember the lesson learned from the prophets and sahabat as well. For instance, when Nabi Ayub, so the prophet Ayub, he got illness, so we know how he tried to be so patient and accept this is part of the Allah decree. And also when the Nabi Yusuf or the prophet Yusuf in a well, and then when Rasulullah SAW feel the years of sorrow because he lost many of the people that he loves. And this is the things that actually the pain itself will help us to realize and then to make us move and to growth, to thrive, because we become like a new person. So actually through hardship we discover that the part of us need healing. That's very important. So in Quran Allah mentioned la tahzan. La tahzan inna Allaha ma'ana. So means that do not grieve, don't be sad, do not despair. Indeed Allah is with us. Mentioned in Quran Surah At-Tawbah verses 40. And also in Surah Al-Inshirah that we know very well. So verily with every difficulty there is relief. Verily with every difficulty there is relief. So that's in the Quran Surah Al-Inshirah and verse 5 to 6. So I hope that all of the things that we have now, whether bad and good, we are still in a grateful, and then even in the pain and hardship and suffer that we have, we do not despair and hopeless, because we have Allah above everything, and we believe that everything goes with Allah Rahmah and Rahim. Thank you very much. Allahu a'lam bisawab. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.